People don't stop listening suddenly. They listen a little less every time you speak. Not because you're wrong, not because you're boring, but because something shifts in how you're perceived. Most people never notice the moment it starts. It doesn't look obvious, it looks normal. People still nod, they still respond, they still say yeah and right. They just stop leaning in. This happens everywhere. At work, in conversations, in rooms where you think you still matter. The more someone talks, the less carefully others listen. Not because they don't understand, but because they stop expecting weight. Speaking more feels like engagement, like contribution, like presence. It feels safer to fill the space than to let silence sit. Silence feels risky. Talking feels active. But presence isn't measured by volume, it's measured by impact. When someone speaks too often, their words start blending together. Nothing stands out, nothing lands. People begin predicting what you'll say next. Once they can predict you, they stop waiting. You speak. They check something else. Eyes drift. Attention thins, not consciously, not deliberately, quietly. This is how listening fades. Not after a mistake, not after a bad point, but after repetition, after filling every gap. After speaking when silence would have carried more weight. People don't stop listening because you said the wrong thing. They stop listening because you said too many things that didn't need to be said. You notice it in small moments. You start a sentence, they finish it in their head. You keep talking, they multitask. Someone else speaks, the room slows down. Same setting, same topic, different attention. Once this pattern sets in, it reinforces itself. The less people listen, the more you feel the pull to explain. The more you explain, the less they wait. Your words stop interrupting anything. They pass through the room without changing it. You're still talking, still included, still allowed to speak. But you're no longer shifting attention. People don't announce when they stop listening. They show it in what happens while you speak. Where their eyes go, how quickly they move on, how little space remains after your sentence ends. Sometimes silence follows your words, sometimes it doesn't. That difference usually appears long before anyone admits it.